Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Your Time to Shine, a radio show designed to help you explore your own divine gifts. Good evening, and thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope you are doing well. Can you believe it is the 1st of August already? Wow, I don't even know what has happened to summer. It's halfway over, it feels, and we haven't even begun. But enjoying some really intensely hot weather here in the Pacific Northwest. I think it hit over 100 degrees today. So it's a little warm for me. I've been enjoying the really nice days of 75, 80 degrees and then cooling off into the low 60s at night. That's my kind of weather. I'm a little fair weathered, I guess, when it comes to that. But wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a wonderful evening. And are you catching some of the Olympics? I am. It's been pretty fascinating, especially to see Paris and all its just magic and brilliance. So I hope you're watching um, some of those amazing athletes. It blows my mind that people are so incredibly talented and strong. So I'm hoping you're enjoying all of that. So tonight, talking about spirituality, as my friend Melinda and I are getting ready to put on our retreat in Portland, Oregon. And if you haven't heard about that, do go to my website at www.wingsofsoulswithjulie.com and look up under retreats of 2024, and you will find all the information right there, September 7th and 8th. So in this, as we are planning for the retreat, we start talking about spirituality. And I've had other people talk about this with me, clients and such. What exactly is spirituality, right? So spirituality is really a way of being for an individual. It's really an individual way. It's not when you think of religion, you think of the masses, right? You think of churches with large groups of people all, you know, paying tribute and giving thanks to a single God of, of whatever that is of the religion. Whereas spirituality is more a way of life, more a way of being. It is having that peace and that harmony. It is knowing that you are something bigger than just being human. It's about knowing there is something bigger than us, right? Being the creator of all that is, of everything that is has been created in our life, in our world, knowing that there are higher powers, not just a specific God or religion to go by. And so when you think about spirituality, you're looking at everything. You're looking at nature. You're looking at the animals and the creatures. You're looking at the human way of life. You're looking at all aspects of, live things and, how we are all interconnected, how we are all just souls living in this time and space and sharing this time and space together, right? It's about beliefs that we come into this world with, right? So we all come into this world with belief systems, and then we're taught even more from our parents, our family, schools, then where we work. It just goes on and on. And sometimes those belief systems that we started out with when we were young were perfect for us at that time. And maybe now as an adult, we look at things different. We see things differently. And some of those belief systems don't actually work for us anymore. And so spirituality is really diving in to say, how can I change some of those belief systems so that it makes it easier for me to navigate through life, right? It's not putting any kind of judgment on those belief systems because they were all there for a purpose. It was all there to help us navigate through our lives as maybe children or teenagers or young adults. But it's about knowing that some of these belief systems don't resonate with us anymore, and that's okay. And if they still resonate with you, well, that's okay too. But it's about healing some of those belief systems so that you are able to move on, that you are able to move through life more easily, freely, and doing it in a loving, compassionate way, right? Finding that unconditional love that runs through all of us, believe it or not. And then finding that thread and then living off of that, right? So, with the unconditional love also comes joy, happiness, peace, harmony, all of those things that you also think about when you think of spirituality, right? So some of us are just coming into the spiritual realm. Some of you are kind of in the middle, and then some of you have transcended and are on a completely different, higher frequency vibration level of spirituality. And you take it to a different level, a different height. So we're all at different places at different times. And wherever you are in your spiritual journey, it's exactly perfect. It's exactly where you are supposed to be. And you will find that you will talk to people, like minded people. Some of them are going to be exactly where you are, and some of them are going to be farther ahead, and they are going to push you to transcend even farther. Everybody is put in our way, so to speak, so that we may transcend and become even more than what we are, more compassionate, more loving individuals because of it. So, wherever you are in your journey, just know that you are on the right path. You're on the path that you should be on, that at the exact time and place that you should be, and trust in that journey and continue to learn from others who step into your path to teach you more about what you need to know so you can continue to grow. All right, that does it for me on that. Right now, we have a caller. We are going to go find out Ashley in California what her big question is for this evening. Welcome, Ashley, to Your Time to Shine.
Hi, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good. What can I do for you this evening?
um, I guess it's just trying to um find out some answers. I guess in terms of my fiance who
Your fiance.
just recently passed. Yes.
Okay. Your fiance. Okay. Okay. Is there a certain question or something that you are wanting to know?
You know, my biggest, I guess, it's if he's at peace right now because he had a lot of inner turmoil, you know, while he was here, and um, I just need to know that he's at peace with a lot of it because that was always my biggest fear that he wouldn't be.
Right. Okay. All right, Ashley. I'm just going to take a few moments here and kind of tap into that. So I will be right back with you. There'll just be a moment of silence as I do that. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Ashley, how long has it been since he's been gone?
October. Not almost not even a year yet.
Not even a year. Okay. very, very recent. I'm very sorry for your loss. I just want to say, um, he's very happy that you're here connecting right now. He has been very concerned about you, and he wants you to know that he's doing fine. He is doing okay. He is just reevaluating everything um, that he has learned in his human life. And so he's still trying to, what I was, digest everything um, and learn from it. And he says it's a pretty big endeavor um, to go through all those teachings and those learnings. And he's saying that he learned so much in this life. And a lot of that he says he owes to you, and he wants you to know he's very thankful for that, that you taught him a lot. Um, you taught him how to live life and be genuine, he says. And so he wants to thank you for that. It was so important for him to have that. You gave him the peace and the balance that he needed, even if it didn't seem that way at the time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
he has so much love for you and so much gratitude. He's saying you sacrificed a lot on his behalf, and he does feel a little bad about that, and but he knows why you did it and where your heart was when you did that. It's like I see him and he's constantly looking over your shoulder. So if you feel that little, almost like a little vibration or a little fuzziness kind of around your shoulders, know that that's him. He says he's hoping that you feel him around you.
I do. He leaves little reminders here and there for sure.
Yeah, he sure does. Yeah, he definitely does. Um, he's saying that you have so much to live for, that he hopes that you will continue to move forward and live some of those dreams out, because you had so many of them. And he says just because he's gone, he doesn't want you to stop doing those things or stop reaching for the stars, he says. It's what he's showing me is like he's picking a star out of the universe and handing it to you. That's the vision he's showing me right now. Did you guys do a lot of stargazing or um, looking up at the stars? There seems to be a really
Um,
big component here about stars.
somewhat we were night people, so we were always up at night. But I have a thing with stars. Like all my tattoos have stars with them, and I always have stars around me. So
Okay.
definitely plays
All
a big
right.
part.
Okay. Yeah. He's showing me stars. So, yeah.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
crying, guys.
he's hoping he's really hoping that you will continue reaching for those stars and looking ahead. Always look ahead, he says, and that he will be right there with you to do that.
It's hard because all those things were based upon with he and I, so I struggle with that a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. He says it's going to take some time for you to do this, but he said he hopes in time that you'll be able to do some of those things and smile knowing that he's with you. He says it's really important for him that you do some of these things. He's showing me a vision of like the Grand Canyon or something and a night sky. So I don't know if you guys are planning to go to the Grand Canyon or, somewhere high desert or something, but he's showing me that.
Just traveling in general.
Traveling in general. Yeah.
Yeah, we had planned to travel in general a lot, but nothing specific.
Yeah. Okay.
Has he mentioned anything with his mom? I've always wondered because his mom and they were extremely close, and if he was able to get, if he's with her again.
They're doing fine on the other side. Um, from a soul to soul perspective, it's not like it is when you're in your human form and you have all those emotions and
Mm-hmm.
feelings, right? When you're on the other side, it's
Mm-hmm.
more pure love, unconditional love. And so whatever it was that they had in this lifetime is not carried with them when they cross over.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he just really wants to know that he's just so watching over you and wants to know that you're going to be okay. It seems very important to him. He keeps bringing this up with me. So um, your well-being is very important to him. So so know that he's around and you can talk to him. Okay, you can tell him how you feel, and what's going on, and he will be able to hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I just need him to know too, that I'm sorry. I hope he knows I'm sorry. I couldn't save him.
He hears you. He knows. Yeah. You have some other questions for him?
Um, no, I guess I just needed to know that it's good to know that he hears me, and that I just needed him to know that I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
All I'm hearing is there's no reason to be sorry. He's coming at this from a complete place of love and compassion, and um, yeah. So he just wants you to know that everything is okay, and he wants you to be okay. Is there anything else that I can answer for you this evening?
No, I think that's it. I know I had more questions, but of course I draw a blank right now. But those were the most important, I know. So,
Good, good.
okay.
He's kind of stepping back, um, which means that he's pretty much said what he felt was really important. He's just saying, please take care of you. Okay.
Okay.
You're the you're the most important piece.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you
Well,
so much.
Ashley, thank you so much. I hope this has been helpful for you.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Have a wonderful evening.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye. Next on the phone, we have Whitney in Columbus, Ohio. Good evening, Whitney, and welcome to your time to shine.
Hi, good evening. Thank you
Hi,
for
how are
having me
you?
tonight. I'm great. Thanks for having
Good.
me.
What can I help you with this evening?
So basically, my question is, I've been seeing this guy, and he says he really likes me, like I really like him. And I've heard that several times before, and I just want to know, basically, am I wasting my time, or should I continue to see him?
Right. Okay. All right. Well, Whitney, I'm just going to take a few minutes here and tune in, and there's going to be a little moment of silence as I do that, and I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, Whitney, what I'm being shown is that you're looking for a relationship that is much more than what this current relationship is. Um, it feels like this relationship isn't going to be substantial enough for you, that what you're looking for in a relationship isn't really matching what he's looking for in a relationship. And so this could be kind of a short one for you. What I'm hearing is don't sell yourself short. Um, that you deserve a lot more than maybe what this person can offer you. Does that make sense for you?
It does. It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it feels like maybe this relationship is, it sounds really terrible when I say a stepping stone relationship, but what I mean by that is that you're learning a lot from this relationship. You're learning a lot about yourself. And as you're doing that, you're learning about who you are and who you want as a partner. And so it feels like this is more of a learning experience for you rather than something that would be a long lasting relationship.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense as well. And that makes plenty of sense.
I mean, I'm not getting that it's a bad relationship. It's just that what they're showing me is that it's not going to really match up or equal up to what you're anticipating or what you're hoping for. So your loved ones are saying, we don't want you to be disappointed. We don't want you to lose hope. Okay. There is power in learning about relationships and about people and how you interact with them, and that's very powerful. So don't look at it like um, from a standpoint of maybe this is you know a failure on or anything. It's not meant to be that way. You have to look at it from a perspective of everything is a learning experience, and we take something from each relationship we have, whether it's um, whether it is a financial relationship or whether it is a romantic relationship. Every relationship that we have is important.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That makes sense as well.
Yeah, I'm just checking in to see if there is anything else that they would like to say around this. No, they're not showing me anything else.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's good to know. Still, when you said learning, that really, yeah, that makes a
Yeah,
lot of
that
sense.
good. Good. And Whitney, we're coming down to the last couple seconds of our show. So I need to say good night. And I hope this has been really helpful for you this evening.
It has. Thank you. And you have a great evening. All
Thank
right.
you. You as well. Bye. All right. That does it for me, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. If you are interested in the retreat or having a personal one on one reading with me, please reach out to me at wingsofsoulswithjulie.com. Have a wonderful evening, everyone.